Oh, good. I do have a pen.
Those are good.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. I did not go. So I hope everybody, at least most of them are not born. So that number of folks.
I bet they're used to that.
I just couldn't go to sleep.
I think that's quite normal. I think that's quite normal.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real busy tonight. I'm just gonna do things that get everything, together. And then we'll do things I've been putting off to make time go. Like do some ironing.
Well, I have some I can drop off. That's my favorite blouse that needs to be there. I don't need
But
it.
once I get started and after I get through, I feel as though I'll accomplish something.
They got any Starburst there?
Skittles. The tropical the best. And lots of chocolate. And one of each kind. Party.
See, I'm trying to keep them getting started.
Oh, I see. I see that.
Oh, really? Before we got here, because we were like mine.
Whoa.
Like you thought we'd come a little early.
Nope. Yeah, get your I got one of each. I did a lot of work on this. Go away, go away. Nope. Shoot. This is called an emergency. We got until 11 o'clock and that's it. But no more solid food for 2 weeks. Well, at least a
So
week.
11 o'clock is the end of when you eat, you start eating. 11 o'clock today?
No.
Tonight.
12 o'clock tonight.
Oh, is it 12? Oh, I thought it was 11. Okay, that's good. 12 o'clock.
Oh, you're talking about that.
That's cool. So I don't eat after 9 anyway.
I want some little potatoes.
Why is
I'm
it?
gonna get a moment, I'm gonna make it.
I gotta find Lakes. I don't know where he is.
Really?
He disappears.
He's done that before. Oh.
He knows we're leaving. He's going somewhere strange.
So he senses that.
Sure.
I know. I was talking to Patches last night. That's me. Last time I'm sleeping with her. Oh man. I know they sleep around my body, and it's like just a big warm pillow, breathing pillow. I think it's so cool. Watch them breathe. They're alive, you know.
They probably like it for all.
You think so? Yeah, Latifah's gonna go down to the neighbor's house. She's gonna take me out to put him in the kennel. And I just have to call him every day.
You gonna call the kennel every day?
Mm-hmm.
Richie told me to see that. And I think that's
I'll have to comments so they can hear your voice.
Yep, as soon as I get out of surgery, I'm gonna get up, go to the phone. Bones in hand. They'll know. Tell it. Yep.
Well, with you, I am
Cave woman.
for anything.
What if your dogs get a hold of your bones and run around? It's like,
I thought about that, but my babies don't do that. They're not a regular kind of DOG. They don't even know they're DOGs. There's Mrs. Queen. Hello, Angel Wonder.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Blessed.
Probably fall asleep next to Bob.
Fall asleep? Oh, like that. Just nervous.
Oh, give it back, Jen. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm Wanda. How are you?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff.
Good, how are
Great.
you?
Nice to meet you. I've met these three before.
Not me, girl. No.
I know you.
Oh.
Come on back. You're first. Back here.
Lois,
Okay, so
is she?
what are your
Put her on
appointments?
camera.
You little thing, you. Thank you.
Is she on camera?
Oh, see, you don't see that
Yeah,
voice until 10:50. You know
Right.
what? I'm gonna try if I get done with her pretty quickly because I've met with. Oh,
I
God
would like
bless
to get an
you.
introduction.
God,
I
I'm
am one.
gonna give them both a pin too.
I want one. I need
Okay.
another one. I wear outfits.
I got a different one for you.
Hey, what?
Oh, what? I'll go see. Okay, girl, you sit across from me.
I did not sleep.
I
did
bet.
not. It wasn't intentional. I just didn't sleep. I was up, going to lay down, get back up again. One of those things.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. It's a great, wonderful thing, but it's a big thing too. It's kind of scary.
Yes, it is.
But I think you're gonna do well. Remember now, we do this, you know, we're doing 9 living-related transplants in the month of October.
Oh my goodness.
9 living-related. We're doing a lot.
That's really good.
Yeah.
a copy of her schedule?
I have one right here. I need this because I need to follow her day, but I can make you guys a. Oh, there it is right there. She's got it right here.
does it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so we're meeting right now, and at 10:30, and hopefully we'll be done a little early, maybe we'll see. You go see Dr. Hefty. He's the transplant surgeon. He's doing your surgery. He's the surgeon.
I think I've met him before.
Yeah. And then after him, at 11:15, and Dr. Hefty is on the same floor here.
Here, okay.
Okay, he's just right down there. Check in at the desk to see him.
Okay.
Okay, he's the surgeon.
Okay.
He's just right back here.
Okay.
And then George Glisson is our transplant social worker. Check in for him at the desk down there where you checked in for me.
Okay.
But it's all on the same floor. His office is right back there. Okay, that's our social worker. And then after you meet with George, I'm gonna send you to the lab for lab work, which I'm gonna tell you more about, and a chest x-ray. And if we have time, if there's some extra time when you're done with me, I may just send you to the lab a little early.
Okay.
Because everybody's always waiting on these labs.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is both you and Paula, it's a last minute check to make sure that there's no abnormalities, no infection. It's a complete blood count, and we're checking your electrolytes, make sure your potassium isn't high, make sure there's no infections. We just gotta make sure you're both healthy and everybody's ready to go.
Did we do that on the 5th?
We sure did. We gotta do it again. You know that test we did on the 5th?
Yeah.
That was the cross match. That's totally different. That is to do with tissue typing and the immune system. That was a last check to make sure that your cells will accept her cells.
Okay.
That's totally different. This is you making sure no signs of infection, your potassium's okay. And the same thing with her, make sure nothing's come up, you know. This is just such a big surgery, we just gotta make sure everything's okay. I know. Okay, so like I said, if we can fit you in here a little early to go to the lab, we'll do that. So then you're not gonna see Dr. Cooper until 1:20. You got some time for lunch, go to the lab, and then a chest x-ray just to make sure you don't have any extra fluid in your lungs, pneumonia or anything.
And what is Dr. Cooper gonna do? Just talk to her again, check her over?
Yeah, just check her over, make sure everything's okay. Talk to you more about surgery, answer questions. She's her nephrologist,
Right.
the kidney specialist. And then Elaine Ing, she's the financial counselor. This should be a pretty quick appointment at 2.
Okay.
She just reviews the finances. We're okay for finances. Let's see.
I hope so.
Yes, we'll check this out ahead of time. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
So what Medicare don't pick up Medicaid will?
Right, and the big thing with George and Elaine, they'll both talk to you. Remember now, I told you about this before, your transplant medications, which you have to take for the rest of your life, I'm gonna remind you about those, are very expensive. And Medicare and Medicaid will pay 100% of your transplant medications, okay? You
Which
all-
one will pay?
Medicaid.
Medicaid, okay.
And Medicare will pay some, so you're okay. You should have 100% coverage.
And I'm also on something through the kidney center that would pick up in there. I don't know, I don't remember what it was called. They would help out too, if something
Excellent,
comes up.
maybe George will know about that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's great, we wanna make sure you've always got your coverage,
Yes.
because your transplant medications can be about $1,500 a month.
Oh my God. Now, is Paula covered?
Yes,
Oh, good.
everything is covered for her under your insurance,
Right, good. Oh, great.
everything. Mhm.
Now, what's the $35 for today?
That is for the medications that you're gonna pick up at the pharmacy. You have to start your anti-rejection medicines tonight.
Oh, that's what that is?
Mhm. Now, you can get a receipt and save this and send this in to Medicaid,
Medicaid,
Right.
and they will reimburse you.
Okay, so that'd be to DSHS.
Right.
Now, does Paula, does she get that too?
No,
Oh,
you're the only one that's
Okay.
getting anti-rejection medicines, remember?
She's giving
Yeah.
it up.
Uh,
She's giving up the kidney,
That's
so
right,
she has
that's
nothing to reject.
Do you know what I thought it was? I might get some. Oh.
Okay,
But that should be.
okay. Now this 2:45 pharmacy time here, we just put this time here, we just throw it in there,
Uh-huh.
so you remember to go.
Yeah.
You can go a little earlier if you have time.
Okay.
If you do go a little earlier, make sure that you check with me that you're gonna go,
Uh-huh.
because I have to fax, Dr. Cooper will order your medicines down there,
Uh-huh.
and I have to fax it down there, and they have to have the order before they fill them.
Oh, okay.
So make sure you check with me.
I will.
If you've seen Dr. Cooper at 1:20, they probably will be ready at, probably, it's gonna be a little later, probably 2:30.
Okay.
So this time probably is gonna check pretty good.
Okay.
But it's just an arbitrary time. If you don't have time, you can go later.
Mhm.
Anyway. And then 3:15 is the pre-op clinic. That is where you see the anesthesiologist. And remember what the anesthesiologist does?
He's going to talk with me and ask me if I'm allergic to anything.
Right.
You know, the deals, and probably tell me what kind of what he's gonna do, what kind
Right.
he's gonna use.
Okay.
That's right.
Right, remember I told you during surgery, the anesthesiologist, he's your best friend. He takes care of you during surgery. He makes sure that you're breathing. He makes sure that your blood pressure and pulse is fine. He's just taking care of you. Dr.
Okay.
Hefty, he's doing the surgery.
Uh-huh.
He's the surgeon, and he's very focused on that. So the anesthesiologist, he's, like I said, he's your friend. He'll talk to you today about the anesthetic.
Yeah.
He'll put you to sleep. He will tell you what medicines to take in the morning and what medicines not to take in the morning. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Now, as far as the medicines I'm on now, don't take any of that at all anymore?
Now that's what I was just talking
Oh,
about.
okay, I'm sorry.
Those medicines in tomorrow morning,
Uh-huh.
the anesthesiologist will ask you very carefully every medicine that you are on.
Right,
He
uh-huh.
will tell you what to take tomorrow morning and what not to. Your blood pressure medications, any heart medicines,
Yeah.
generally they want you to take. Okay? Anything like vitamins or
Yeah.
Alu caps, don't worry about
Aspirin and
that.
stuff like that.
Now the aspirin, the anesthesiologist, you check with him on that. Insulin, usually they have you take half of what you normally take.
Okay, I'm not on this one right now.
You're not taking any insulin?
Not anymore, since I
Okay.
started on.
Oh, that's right,
dialysis.
good.
Yeah.
Dr. Cooper will talk to you about that in anesthesia. You can take pills in the morning, but with just a little bit of water. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit of water. So that's kind of your schedule in a nutshell. I can answer questions throughout the day. I'm in charge of the whole day, so if there are any questions, you just come and ask for me and grab me, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to review kind of the day. And sometimes this goes in perfect order and sometimes it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
So, when I send you to the lab, they're gonna check a complete blood count. They're gonna do a urine analysis, make sure you don't have any urinary tract infection. And it's 1 poke in the arm and 1 blood draw, okay? And then I have to let you know too, I let everybody know this. They will draw what they call a little pilot tube. And this is so we can send over 1 unit of blood from the Puget Sound Blood Bank. There will be a unit of blood here for you just in case you need it. We rarely give our donor or our recipients blood. But in case something happens, there are potentials when you have surgery for everybody, no matter what kind of surgery you have. So there'll be a unit of blood here for you, and that's what that little slip is for. Okay, so I'm gonna give this to you right now, and when you go to the lab, you just hand them that. But I just want you to know what they're drawing. You need to be informed. And this is your chest x-ray, okay? This is lab chest x-ray. Lab's on the 6th floor, chest x-ray's on the 5th floor, okay? I want you to do these. I'll remind you about these, but I want you to get these done pretty quick, okay? They're gonna do an EKG in the pre-op clinic. Remember what an EKG is? Yeah, it doesn't hurt. They just put the leads on you, check the electrical current of your heart. Okay, and they'll do that, like I said, in the pre-op clinic. Now, this is a little questionnaire for you. You fill this out during the day sometime, whenever you have time. It's just to check whatnot, front and back, and give that to the pre-op clinic when you see them today.
3 something,
Yeah.
That's the last thing.
You've got all day for that,
Yeah.
okay?
So just do this one.
Now, I want to talk to you about picking up medications from the pharmacy. Dr. Cooper, it has a little list, and she's going to tell me what anti-rejection medications you'll start tonight. And then what we're doing tonight, remember what your immune system does? Remember we talked about this? I know it's really complicated stuff.
And it's just,
What's the immune system do?
it keeps everything going more or less, and then when it breaks down, you have to have something to build it up.
Okay? Yeah, our immune system, it functions to protect us against foreign organisms. If we gave you a kidney transplant from a daughter or somebody that died, and we didn't give you any anti-rejection medicine, we can guarantee you, your body, your immune system, that functions to protect you against foreign organisms, it would reject it and get rid of it. We know what would happen. It would happen to everybody. Heart, lung, liver, kidney. Your body sees that kidney as foreign, and it'll get rid of it. The body's just taking care of you. So what scientists figured out about 20, 25 years ago was that if we could trick your immune system, we want to lower your immune system, so we want you to keep that kidney, right? Well, your body needs that kidney.
Yeah.
So we trick your immune system and we knock down your immune system enough so that your body just relaxes and says, okay, we need this kidney, we won't try to fight it and reject it. But the trick is, you can't knock off your immune system 100%, because if you knock it off 100%, you'd be in all kinds of trouble. You'd get pneumonia, you'd get cancers. You have to have part of your immune system, so it has to be knocked down. The problem with that is these anti-rejection medications have side effects, and which I've talked to you about, but I'm just going to remind you briefly. And you're always, from now on, for the rest of your life, going to be at risk for infection, because your immune system protects you against foreign bodies. That can be a sliver, a kidney, a cold, a virus, cancer. So for the rest of your life, and I don't mean to scare you, but you've got to be informed. You are always, always, always going to have to watch out for infection. Okay? Now the high risk time, we're giving you big doses of anti-rejection medications about the first 3 months. Okay? We're giving you big anti-rejection medicines. The reason is the high risk time of rejection is the first 3 months. Now rejection, the word rejection, it doesn't mean you lose your kidney. It does not mean that at all. We expect that 50% of people will go through some form of rejection. We just expect it. It's what the body does. It's what your immune system was, it's what God made the immune system do. Your body will probably try it sometime, okay? We expect it. We know how to treat it. We are very prepared for this. We know how to do it. And what will we do? You'll come see the doctor. You'll have blood work drawn. Maybe your anti-rejection medications will be adjusted. We have what I always call some big gun anti-rejections called ATGAM and OKT3, which I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about. These are what we call our big guns, okay? We've got these in our little bag of medications to use if we need them. So rejection doesn't mean you lose your kidney. It means that we've got to adjust things. Maybe you need an ultrasound x-ray of your kidney. Maybe you need a blood test. Maybe Dr. Cooper needs to increase one medication, okay? So like I said, we expect it. We'll teach you more about it in the hospital. It's always going to be one of those things that you have to think about. And like I said, the first 3 months, we really think about it a lot. If you can get to the first 3 months, 6 months, and out in a year without rejection, you're doing great. And that's what we hope. And that's what we hopefully will do. That's what we plan to do. So you start your anti-rejection medications tonight. We're going to just slow down that immune system a little bit tonight. In the OR tomorrow during surgery, you're going to get some anti-rejection medications, okay? But we start tonight, and that's what you pick up in the pharmacy. You're going to pick up some prednisone. Remember about prednisone?
Yeah.
I know that's the one everybody hates. I know. Prednisone is a steroid. You will be on this for the rest of your life, okay? I know nobody likes it. Your bigger doses right now at the beginning, and then gradually over the course of about a year, people get down to very, very low doses, about 7 milligrams, which isn't bad at all. But at the beginning, I'm going to be giving you more, okay? So I always start with prednisone because that's the worst one people don't like. Tonight, I want you to take all of your anti-rejection medications with food. I want you to do it with your dinner, okay? Because they're going to be hard on they can be hard on your tummy.
Right.
So take them with your supper. You'll take the prednisone tonight, and I doubt that you're really going to have any side effects tonight from your medicines. I seriously doubt it. You'll probably be just fine. Your tummy you may feel it in your tummy a little bit, but I doubt it. Another medication, and like I said, Dr. Cooper hasn't ordered things, so I don't know specifically what you're taking. Remember we talked about cyclosporin?
Yes.
Okay. Cyclosporin you'll be taking tonight. Cyclosporin's the really expensive one. Prednisone's cheap. It's like $6-8 a month. But cyclosporin that's the expensive one. And you'll take that tonight with supper. And cyclosporin people tolerate pretty well. You may feel a little bit warm when you take it. Long term, we have to monitor cyclosporin blood levels. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you more about that. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much of that today. Yeah. We have to monitor blood levels, and it can give you tremors in your hands, give you a little bit of high blood pressure. That can happen, and I know sometimes you get a little nervous about the anti-rejection medications. Not all people get that. Most people do pretty well, but there are side effects, and you need to be informed. You need to know about them. You got to know. Wouldn't be right if we didn't inform you. But you'll do okay with that tonight. And the other medicine you'll probably take is Imuran or mycophenolate. Okay, and that's another anti-rejection medicine, and it works to lower your white blood count cells. It works on different cells that cause rejection. Okay, so those are the meds you'll get from pharmacy, and you'll start those tonight.
And why do you have to lower your white blood count?
Because the white blood count is
Fights
part of the
infection.
immune system.
Right, fights infection, so we need to lower that.
It'll try to fight off her kidney. So, excuse me, from now on in the future, we'll always watch your white blood count along with all of your other blood tests as well. Always.